All right, we're going to start this out with a little high-tech editing concept here. So watch closely and you'll get it. And wait for it, wait for it. Happy birthday, Dan. I'll do it again. Happy birthday, Dan. Or maybe it's just happy birth, Dan. But that's kind of how it works. Gotta fix it. It's a little crooked. Got it? But happy birthday, Dan.
Danny, I want to welcome you to the 50s Club.
Happy birthday, Danny.
Hey Dan, just wanted to wish you a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Dan Parnas. You are a beautiful man.
Hi, Dad. Happy 50th birthday from France. Know that I really miss you and I wish I could celebrate it with you, even if I'm a world apart and I'm always thinking of you.
Hey Danny, happy birthday. You are turning 50. You're a young one. Very proud of you. You made it here. Just wanted to send you a little birthday greeting on this glorious day. So it'll be September 14th, 2017. Such a sweet day.
As your mother, I've known you longer than anyone else in this world, even longer than the 50 years you've occupied on this planet independently. And I am so grateful for having you as a son.
I just wanted to go down a couple of quick memories there. You've had a huge impact in my life, from Santa Barbara, being a good buddies there, and getting our groups of friends together, adventuring throughout, food adventures, colors, green colored things. Green was always good on different things.
I love that we travel, and I love that we do things and we go places and we see things. And my favorite place we went, it's the Midwest trip. Middle school has to be, and even if the video may not hold up as well as it used to, I love that we made it, and I love it, and it always has a special meaning to me.
I have too many favorite memories with you to name, but some of my favorite ones, like the fun ones, are like the first time that we went to get our nails done together, which I didn't think would happen, I don't think, when I was a kid. And I really liked doing that because I was an awkward teenager, and I think I didn't have that many friends right now at that point. And I was already feeling really self-conscious, and so the fact that you would go and come with me and have my nails done was really fun, and I liked the conversations we had and the time we spent together.
My favorite thing about our memories together is certainly, 19 years ago, maybe 20 years ago, when we were sitting at the Chardonnay Golf Club on the 18th hole. I think it was the first round I've ever played with you, just you and I, and Lindsay on the 18th hole is about to be born. So certainly a very special memory for me in remembering everything that we've done together, certainly on the golf course.
Ryan wanted me to think of a fond memory, so I'm going way back in time. The one that comes to mind is when we were little kids and it was time for bed. We would always go into each other's room and talk so that we didn't have to go to bed right away. Mom and Dad were so happy to see us getting along that they often let us talk way past bedtime. Can you remember that far back?
I've always been grateful for having you as a son. You've been patient and kind with me, and all of my techie questions. You are usually my go-to person for all kinds of questions about living in the 21st century. I'm delighted by the wonderful man and the wonderful parent that you have become.
So I'm going to wish you a happy birthday here. You can see I've got candles. I got 6 here that I've counted. My happy birthday hat. Happy birthday. Got 8 up here, so that's 14.
And that leads up to some of my favorite things about you. You'll see that more in the present, which will hopefully arrive today too. And I've loved how consistent and constant you've been in our lives, and I know there's a lot of parents who prioritize work over family, but you've never been like that, and family has always been super important to you, and you followed Zia in that respect, and I don't think you've missed any of our important events. Even though if you thought our middle school graduation was pretty worthless, you were still there.
Some of the qualities that I admire most about you are that you are a great dad, a very informed liberal Democrat, an extremely competent person who is undoubtedly good at your job and good at managing people, a do-it-yourselfer, a good cook, and someone who still thinks he can change the world even at your advanced age.
My favorite thing about you is how much you love soccer, and how you can easily dive into, my girls' soccer team and the U.S. national team, the U.S. women's team, and how enjoyable you find the sport.
There's too many stories for me to tell about Danny. He's been my best friend since 7th grade. He's magical, loving, and caring.
I mean, if I had to think of the person who's the most likable one I know, I think it'd have to be you.
I had mashed potatoes tonight, and mashed potatoes, of course, with mashed potatoes you have candles, so I have another 30 here, and I, that's a good collection.
Additionally, I've really been proud of how you've been able to develop and adapt with your taste in food from when we would have Kentucky Fried Chicken Fridays, and now you're actually cooking really well done dinners, and you've been able to adapt to my flexitarian, pescatarian, vegetarian lifestyle, and you've done that for us because we've always been a priority.
But seriously, my favorite thing about you is how much passion you have for the right things in the world, especially in today's day and age. Really love hearing your rants on Facebook because I agree with mostly everything you say.
I feel so pleased to know you from the early days of the green gel until someday when we grow up and act like adults. One of the things that I like particularly about you is that you choose very carefully when to act like an adult, but most of the time you're the authentic boy that I know and love.
I also had butter, and candles always good go well with butter. So that's 30, 14, 30, 44, 49. I got 49, and one more for you. I know I had it here somewhere.
Also, you've been really open-minded with our parenting, and I think that's why we feel so able to be who we are, where Ryan will wear a minion suit around, and I'm very openly gay at this point, and so if we'd had parents who were traditional and more strict, I think it would have been a lot harder. Also, we put so much pressure on ourselves related to grades, and I'm glad that you were never like that, and that it was never a priority for you, and our happiness was always really the priority for you.
I love hanging out with you, and I love spending time with you, and I love all the things we do, places we go, things we see, words.
I hope the next decade of your life brings you new joys and insights, and you never lose your enthusiasm for your old joys too. Thank you for including me in your life, sharing your hopes and concerns with me, and finding time to reach out to be supportive. Happy birthday from your first and most devoted fan.
I don't often say it, but I really do love and admire you. Have a great 50th birthday. I look forward to celebrating it with you at Park Winters and in Las Vegas.
You really are a good man, a good friend. You're there for others when they need you, and I've really enjoyed getting to know you better over the last few years. Peace, brother, and here's to another happy and productive 50 years.
I think today is certainly very special, so celebrate. I'm excited to spend time with you in a few weeks, and we'll talk to you soon. Cheers.
He's just the best guy in the world. Bruce, you being out?
I think about you every day, and I really miss you, but I'm so glad for all the opportunities you've given us and the values you've taught us and for making us the adults we are today. Love you, Dad. Happy 50th.
I love you, Dad, and I appreciate you, and I want you to know that. So, let's bring it. Good job.
I'm gonna go find it. Oh, there it is. I know I had it somewhere, but yeah, got it. Last one here for you. Happy birthday, Danny. Wish you a happy birthday. That one last candle is always the best. Happy birthday to you. Oh, That's where that olive was. Oops. Good olive.
Wait.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Danny.
Happy birthday to